you left the court and pay in Chairman Wontumi. What in the car in a free court, all right?
Oh, the same way the any bit media to abonting.
Oh, that mean I say Obia we say court na car him.
Debbie, I was in a different car.
Oh, no, a different car. That's right.
If you want that response.
But you went to court with him this morning.
I went to court with him this morning. I court and pay.
Meaning say motor car ni mo drive it to court no. Na mu di mo hon komo. Was he na or Jane who say this outcome bet me see?
Obi, no credit. We didn't expect that outcome. To be fair,
really,
because evidence is near the atoto no me anka so matete mo bro ho kakra oni minia bema afo akwadin komo no. You could clearly see say adebako kro any hono ma ye de aba ye say Chema Wontumi personally is involved in illegal mining. But there's none all throughout the cases. So if you were very hopeful, say at least motion nobody at all no for the interpretation at the Supreme Court no eja for her ladyship ebenya butre na kawatwen and so senior muteye no when tieninya and I'll go ahead with the judgment. A very sad day for this country. A very sad, almost political victimization of a politically exposed individual. So we are not talking about any other person. No. Is the sitting Ashanti regional chairman of the New Patriotic Party, the stronghold of the party and the biggest opposition party. When you had for 20 years, you didn't say illegal mining, go to Koso, and Kofugu to Wahonum, Nansu Yenya Hushe. We will live to see. We can only hope and pray so we can have our country back together. Because we cry a court system and a tribunal in sober.
But you are not by this saying, sir, or regional chairman in the opposition's stronghold, you know, or you're above the law. That's not what you're saying.
He has been law abiding. There's not a single day I am a court. Not a single day. We've been very law abiding. We have cooperated with the court. So, you could clearly see the BBA Honoma stress as I say this Broadway at the ball Bernadette Chibuisia.
And I believe, sir, and no yaw nana as I would eat in his kakra and there were high court complex on home.
I'm still very broken because you see the Siana Migani Hono. Omodene to Kamwa, Omodene Consawo.
Oh, Omodene Consawim.
Yes. So, very, very sad. So, Cecilia. So, now, me say, how can we get to this stage in this country? So, Imbra. I mean, I don't know, Obi. You're a lawyer. And a lawyer for be brain, so Ghana. It's a say, maybe. Yeah, totally broken.
I mean, after all the work the coalition are putting in the fight against illegal mining, would you take this judgment Abba NA as you know something that would motivate the coalition to want to work more in this fight against illegal mining?
Well, I think definitely this is a positive step. But as we do that, we need to thank the person who started all of this. This is Erastus. Erastus was the person who brought this.
Yes.
Sure. And then the coalition took it up. I remember I said many Martin Pebuni, 4 of us. We also petitioned separately. And this current minister, when he also came in, also got involved, and today we are where we are. But we also need to thank the former Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Samuel Abujinapo. He was the first to also have named Kotamine was involved in an illegality, and then the Minerals Commission CEO then Martin AC also confirmed it. Unfortunately, with all our petitions and all of that, the former government didn't prosecute. Today we have a prosecution. And judge also has shown some boldness. But I mean, I'm a judge now, but being a judge. I would have gone for the ultimate sentence. That is 25 years plus the fine. Because we share law, either it's a custodial sentence or a fine or both. I would have gone for the maximum of both. With the same point Judge Nimeki said, you wanted it to serve as a deterrent. And for me, I think Obi Munia media for them, they should serve as an impetus to use it. If we keep on pushing this whole thing about Galamsey, we would get to a point where we will start getting action. Because in October 2024, His Excellency President Mahama, then running a candidate,
flag bearer for the NDC.
Flag bearer for the NDC had said, "Sir, if we don't deal with the kingpins now, the fight of Galamsey would be fruitless."
Yes.
And since Oba Power, 19 months, at least, Yenya Bakwa prosecuted, but that's several. We share Professor Frimpong Boateng reports. It's replete with politically exposed persons who have been accused of Galamsey. The current NDC government in Ankasano, the Attorney General also asked Yoko to do an investigation of two of its members.
Yes.
And Okaya, I'll win MP Nukrano, na himfo, Etobo, no producer, or no, you're involved in Galamsey, or no, himfo. All of those issues, we've not heard anything about them. President Akasa Kachen so say on one Kasa government for Krano, they are involved in Galamsey. Indeed, I am just hoping, sir, this is not just because Wontumi are part of the former government, but we would ensure whether we are former government or your current government or we are alimentarian or we are Sikeniu, we are keeping there, we need to go after you and throw the book at you. So that say to me tina or one ye can tina who say the tail men or man in there will die. Now young men and women on person we artisanal and small scale mining. Yet you not warm mama ye and cut off this criminal element almost say I start almost yes say you young Kasaya health class so at risk. You have national security challenges. Obi say offer bonso. Now far a unit no far or sino. And quite no one Ubo Galamsey Koso. Into DC MCO or Chairman President Mahama and now Minister for Lunch and the Bebaho. Police Commander Somohon, almost Chairman IGP in Prayaba and San of my Jumanana. Here my 4 more on there no more. Inti and see a statue all the San Cofonia account. It is either they are complex with someone Katamokam and now some are incompetent and they cannot do the job by their mom. In that case, it's a young fee, but it is important, sir. We change, it doesn't matter how big you are. The time of justice will come, and when it comes knocking, 20 years will be the minimum.
Does it matter to you? The charges against the accused persons in this case? I've heard the argument say, Chairman Wontumi was not accused, say, onwa illegal mining, legal concessioner or and say in Kofobia illegal mining was so. Na ono ne ma omo kwan without authorization from the minister enti untimi accuse Chairman Wontumi say ono aye illegal mining. Does that really matter as far as we are concerned? Well,
overall, the thing is that whether trade radar or no, it is a sin under the Minerals and Mining Act. Once it is a sin and it ought to be punished. But the point is that I think there's another case also pending based on the petition. There's another case also pending. That demonstrates on one Kasani complicity.
Okay.
Involved in this. But the way Minerals Act 995, once you facilitate it, once you allow it, once you get people to do it, you are sinning. You are breaching that particular law. And once you reach that particular law, no, we're in a maximum sentence, 25 years. Oh, it is judge and I'm 20 years. It's a man or no. A FPP government in 2019, almost a man cannot. To the extent they making sure that Obia or then who back on ye betchunaso. And not in Anka, ye be no bra, ye woo say MCs, need DCs, the all mining sites, a project, a tour, a woman, and also chamfans are buying a prescribing no. Almost permits that for no facilitating legal mine. Because what you be permits or chamfan, then of the person the quiet. Ejuma no koye illegal because such and one leg no abaya prescribe and not nanka so far as we were concerned that petition now multimedia mo the Ministry of Local Government MCs no current and previous ones that come as Aboninia and center they sell great about Wontumi and not necessarily the bomb almost up to 25 years in prison. For me, I'm just hoping, sir, the other case, which showed, sir, he himself had gone into the Canoni Forest Reserve, was engaged in illegal mining. That led to the clash between any summer boy for which the police had to go and separate them to the extent so Erastus Way initial win or even on Nankasane concession he was breaching the buffer that buffer policy between
100 meters away from
a river body, he was breaching it. So all of that are also supposed to be charges that supposed to be brought against him, and not only him, anybody else who's done that. Currently, Papa BYFN Richard Asante, and I might be getting the name wrong.
Bosomtre Hodiano.
Asante Regional Minister. I think I showing an Bosomtre, one of the current ones now, Erastus Iron.
Yes.
Waboni didn't say Papa say, or no, or your friend is in pen. And say Papa, I say a friend. The friend is like that. You have the permits, all the permits, EPA, Minerals Commission in it. So, need the then I say a chenaso. Nipana a showing the also, Nipana some way responsible mind. Leader for Ascom de Flacasa.
Yes.
Lady, multi omo be a permit so on wetland and I'm mash bianco you. And it's our papa no or see on all permit or share or the Ascom de letter B and also is involved in the criminality. All of such people in here see a holy and start prosecution of them and they should go the same fate. Friend is saying Chairman Wontumi, we should ensure. So it is not just because Chairman Wontumi not buying AP power. Enti prosecuting obiara owa bemu sesiaka ono so ye bone no ana or former government man na or ye businessman ana or ye bibiara or ye mu no see so there it should not matter whose ass is God as you can